What it is, BSD Army, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. And again, unless you've been under a rock, then you already know about Pokemon Go. This shit is sweeping the fucking nation. I hope to God they come out with a feature on the game that's where like you could battle your friends or like wager shit while you battle, or you know what I mean? Like just the social aspects of the game. You feel me? You know what I mean? Just battle random people. That should be mad fun. But with all the positives that's come with this game, there's also come with some negatives. Like, who knew going outside and being so active would get you into so much shit? I did. I 100% knew that shit. That's why I got so many fucking stories, because we didn't have all this crazy internet and shit back when I was young. Like, you had to go outside and play. We're here to watch a video called 2 Deeply Disturbing Pokemon Go True Scary Stories or Experiences. It is by one of my favorite creepypasta channels or scary storytellers, Lazy Masquerade. If you guys want to watch the entire video as we just chop a bunch of parts out, make sure to click the link in the description down below. It leads to this entire video on Lazy Masquerade's channel. There's 2 stories on this. We're probably only gonna commentate over one of them. So if you want to watch the other story or just the entire video in general, because we chop parts out of even the one story, you're gonna have to click the link down below and go check him out. Make sure to subscribe to him, watch his other videos and whatnot. Lego. The best things in life happen in the dark. What the fuck? No, they don't. That's a lie. I'm scared of the dark. I'm gonna edit that out. Damn, man, this dude done turned this shit into a movie, yo. I'm damn near scared. Just like a jump scare is gonna happen.
This happened a few nights ago when I was hanging out with my friend, Simon. We both used to be big fans of the Pokemon series when we were much younger. In fact, it's over Pokemon that the two of us first bonded all those years ago. Back when Red and Blue were released on the Game Boy, we collected the cards, got together to watch the anime, and played Pokemon Stadium on the N64 for hours on end.
I did that shit too.
Simpler times.
Yup, all of that.
So, despite now being in our 20s, when Pokemon Go went live the other day, we were both quick to download it.
Hell yeah. I used to love the Pokemon show, man. And I don't know why. I don't know why I like the shit, man. It's really funny too, because I used to live in really, really bad areas when I was younger. So when Pokemon cards came out, everybody was playing the shit. You remember when you had to go watch the first Pokemon movie to get the rare Mewtwo card? Well, back then, when everybody had Pokemon cards, people in my school used to get beat the fuck up and like fucked up and stabbed over Pokemon cards, you know? And luckily enough, that died down, and then Yu-Gi-Oh cards came out. And then, you know, I've got stories of me doing fucked up shit for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I'm not going to snitch on myself in this video. We just going to keep going.
We both had co-workers who'd sometimes come into the office hungover and running on barely any sleep. So this could be our much more nerdy version of that.
Oh.
Talk about walking on the wild side, right?
Fucking really. Dude, that's when you know that life has not gone the right way for you, is when playing Pokemon Go is like other people would consider like going out, getting bitches, and kicking it with people and shit. You just decide to play Pokemon Go on it, which is nothing wrong with playing Pokemon Go, because I love that shit my damn self as well. I play that shit too. But like you can't put that over like getting vagina, man. Like I don't support that.
It also made it seem a bit more like an adult activity as well. Not that we had anything to prove to anyone, but still. Anyway, it's around 2:30 AM, and we're driving through the empty streets of our hometown, getting out occasionally, and scooping up as many of the little pocket monsters as possible.
What's really bad about this is, I be hearing about a lot of people driving and playing Pokemon Go because the shit won't stay live in the background of your phone. I've heard people causing like 42 car pileups doing that shit, man.
Gaining plenty of sweet XP.
Really?
We'd been out on our hunt for around an hour. And honestly, the game wasn't what I was hoping it would be.
Aww.
But we were both still having fun and in the spirit of things. A lure module had been activated at a nearby Pokestop.
Oh, shit. I already know where this is gonna go. Because this shit actually happened in real life. I don't know if this story is true or not, but I know Some people were using Pokemon lures to lure people into like alleyways, fuck them up and rob them and stab their asses and shit.
They can only be used at Pokestops, which are usually places of interest, like monuments or landmarks. The Pokestop where this one had been used was in a park nearby.
Oh, hell no.
This meant that somebody else was out hunting for Pokemon at 2:30 in the morning. Okay, well, who are we to judge? We were doing the same thing. But why at the park, when they could have just as easily activated it at one of the many other Pokestops in town?
Cause this shit was a trap! Come on, son! Man, I love how none of these motherfuckers, like, they innate senses ain't going off for nothing. Like, it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm gonna go into this goddamn park. Man, I'm searching in industrial areas. I think that's probably worse, actually. I'm searching around businesses, goddammit.
That's the part that seems strangest to us. Maybe they knew something we didn't. It's not like we've been playing the game long. We both sort of convinced each other to go down and take a mini adventure in our otherwise very ordinary lives.
Nope. Fuck that.
We arrive and park our car in the tiny parking lot. We stay back for a moment, scanning the park, and though it's a decent size and not amazingly well lit, it seemed at first glance to be completely empty.
Nope.
Figuring that whoever dropped the lure had probably gone home already, we step out of the vehicle.
See, look, man, okay, if you want to play Pokemon Go, man, that's all good and well. It's cool. You want to play that shit at nighttime, do your thing. Take a burner. Have the pistol on you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Because you've never seen someone decide that, you know what, maybe fucking with you wasn't a good idea. Then if you pull a gun on their punk ass. You know? I'm just saying, man, that's like one of the main tools you need when you playing Pokemon Go. You gotta have a goddamn pistol. That's real.
From behind,
oh hell no,
the headlights of a car illuminate me. I turn to see that someone's parking up in the lot, close to Simon's car. Within a second of parking up, the driver's side door opens. Hey, kid.
No!
Kid? What the hell?
Yeah, I was about to say, yo. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody ever hits you up and be like, hey, kid, person's usually a rapist. I'm just saying. I don't know any regular people that's like, hey, you kid. Either you're trying to sell me crack, you know, or you're trying to do something else ominous. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Somebody addresses you as, hey, kid. Like, no, this nigga's got candy in the van. I bet there's dead bodies back there in those ice cream fucking chests. Nope.
You're playing Pokemon Go.
No, I'm not. Nope.
Not a question, a statement. My eyes adjust, and it's this lone guy, sort of half standing out of the driver's side door.
No.
From what I could tell, he had to be in his 50s.
Oh, hell no.
And definitely looked a little rough around
hell
the edges.
No.
Yeah, I replied.
No.
Find any Pokemon yet? Everything about this dude was a little off. His twitchy mannerisms, his eyes that kept darting around. I know some good spots I can show you nearby.
No!
Hop in. We can hunt them together.
No!
No thanks, man. I'm hunting them with...
Please tell me this nigga don't fall for this bullshit. No thanks, man. I'm hunting them with my buddy over there. Man, fuck that shit. I'd have been like, oh, no, man. I'm already hunting Pokemon with my friend. You know, right here. You know, he's a bit aggressive. You know, tends to pop off randomly, so I don't think it's a good idea that I hunt with you. It's always creepier if you do something downright, like, sexual with your weapon. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you catch people, like, licking their knives and shit. You gotta choke your face with it. It's fake, by the way. This is a prop gun I use for skits. I use this for the Pokemon Go skit, matter of fact. Which... See, I just remembered this. I did a Pokemon Go skit. Alright? Everyone's loving the fuck out of it. Apparently, a lot of people are saying it's the best Pokemon Go video that's been posted. Yo, I'll leave that in the link in the description down below. You know, so make sure to check that shit out, you know?
That didn't seem to register with him.
Oh, really?
Come on. You can ride shotgun. I'm getting bored playing by
Fuck
myself.
no, son.
My buddy and I are just heading off home, so thanks but
The
no
hell,
thanks.
no.
I felt completely
I
exposed,
shot that nigga.
standing in the park, with this guy's light.
I said no, sir. Okay, you keep coming close. I'm gonna have to shoot off a warning shot into your ass. Alright, so don't.
Standing right on me. Get in, man. There's a great spot not far from here. This old dude's face visibly dropped at the sight of Simon. He must have thought I was lying about not being alone. We quickly got to Simon's car. This guy's eyes fixed on us the whole time. Had that been the end of it, this would have just been a freaky, uncomfortable experience.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm not good with somebody staring at me. That's really bad about us ratchet people, because I'm not gonna say, it's just black folk, okay? I'm gonna say it's ratchet folk, and I'm a little bit ratchet, not a whole lot, a little bit. Y'all might see a little bit of that when I decide to start making vlogs, but I don't like when people just like staring at me and shit. Like, I have terrible decision making in these type of situations.
We jump into the car, acting cool on the surface, silently regretting that we'd been stupid enough to come
Y'all
here.
fucked this up.
Simon turned on his headlights and started to reverse.
Y'all fucked this up.
As the headlights hit the guy's car opposite us, we both saw something that made our blood curdle.
Was that nigga have candy?
Hooded figure, rising up from the back seat of the car, behind the passenger side seat. We fucking hightailed it out of the parking lot and back into the well-lit streets.
Oh man, this nigga was trying to have a man-on-man Eiffel Tower / gangbang. And it just now hit me, this nigga was like, yeah, I'm alone. I'm like, for real?
They followed close behind us for a few minutes, forcing us to take the long route back to my
Nigga, what
place.
you mean take the long route back to your house? Nigga, you don't go back to your house, period, nigga. We getting on the fucking freeway and we joyriding now. Damn it, I'm gonna hit up every goddamn fast food restaurant drive-through until I'm sure that nobody's behind me. Fuck that. Damn that shit.
They eventually gave up on their intimidation tactic and left us alone.
That's what I'm saying, yo. That's why you gotta carry the burner, yo. You gotta patch the heat. I guarantee you intimidation don't work when I put more holes in you than a Burger King paper napkin out this bitch. Huh? I bet you'll shut the fuck up then, and the hooded nigga in the back seat can get it through. Put more holes in his ass than the designer fucking mixtape ad-lib and shit. Because designer does that every time whenever he's on, like he's rapping a freestyle, yo. He does, okay.
We're not sure what this was all about.
You real?
They'd clearly dropped the lure to attract people. If they wanted to rob us, they could have easily. But they didn't.
They wasn't trying to rob you, yo.
They were hoping someone would turn up alone.
They was trying to rob you, but not for money. They was out there stealing ass virginity. Okay, that's what they're trying to get by force, apparently. That's fucked up.
Maybe someone younger, despite how late it was. What they were planning on doing if I got in that car, I have no idea. But the fact that the guy said he was alone, and the dude in the back was making a conscious effort to hide, leads me to believe it was something sinister.
I can't even really play Pokemon Go like I want to, because I feel like if I do play Pokemon Go, I gotta carry a gun on me, and even if I do get registered and have a registered gun, the cops will just show up and shoot the fuck out of me regardless if my hands are up or not. So I gotta just either play during the day or just shut the fuck up about Pokemon Go and not play the shit at all. But yo, like I said, if you guys want to watch the Pokemon Go skit that me and the homies shot, we're actually going to start shooting part 2 either tonight or tomorrow, and it's going to be way funnier. I guarantee it. The like to dislike ratio on the video is insane, right? Everyone loves the fuck out of it. Like, it's a less than a 1% dislike ratio, which is like, I've never had that on the video before. So, the link to that shit is in the description down below. Again, if you guys want to watch the rest of this video, because we chopped a fuck ton of parts out, the link for that is in the description down below as well. It leads to Lazy Masquerade's channel. Make sure to go check them out, watch these other videos and whatnot. You know, this your boy BlastphamousHD, Twisms, and gotta catch 'em all.